Hello everyone, welcome to Worship Media. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell.
Electricity, no J-O-B for the homies trying to locate. My people don't they relocate, cause it changed where the promise never show face. I know things is gonna get better, but it should come quick instead of coming at a slow pace. Cause we deserve better than the people with the boom and the umbrella. We deserve peace now and forever instead of living in conditions that are tougher than leather. Hey, plus it makes my heart ache to see tomorrow's leaders in the dark place. To see tomorrow's leaders trying to press keys, doing anything to get cheese. And when I lead, I stop to my seats.
They say FBI don't report them. I see them for Insta. I read them for Twitter. I won't travel out. They deny my visa. And if I manage get, my problem be bigger. Because everywhere I go, they point a finger. That's their email sender, credit card.
Dion, thank you so much.
I'm like, you probably singing loud. That's the little shit I get. I'm trying not to get.
Go gather everybody together. Let's share this video. You know, we've been bashing Nigerians and the youths, but today I want to feature Nigerian youths. Yo, Shokes, my man. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shokes. Thank you for the good job you're doing, Shokes. Thank you for bringing us up to date. Thank you so much, Shokes.
And just like Mr. Jalof, I come in peace.
These are all Nigerian young people who are not just watching BBN Nigeria. They are joining the revolution. They are singing against the government and against the bad things that are happening in our Nigerian society today. Please, Oshoks, keep us updated. Keep us updated, man. Thank you so much, Oshoks.
I remember those days with a queue for school, but these days like big brother with a queue for two. You know the hustle is real. Every man must blow when I see the blow. My nigga had a call for show. No lights and we don't to complain. Bad boy, 2 days on stage. If I don't see school fees paid, I to end up for streets with pure water, the 2-2 way. Tell them how we feel. They go do like they know see say, but you know they. Say how they buddy. Plenty things don't happen for my country where I don't feel. Every day my people they die, what I come out from my eyes. So, mama don't die, papa don't die, we just in the house. Everybody they beg, oh, but I beg you. Just when I be so much picking, mama tell me say I think we go back now. I know I be big picking, oh, I see they shouting up neighbor, oh. That's why I dey pray, oh, make it better pass like this, oh. Fire burn all the bad men, all the man, will never go bless you. They go do like they know see say, let's go. It's a look on the street to my dog go look machete. I call them on the missing wallet with one by the baby. Mama ain't never dead for sure on a wallet ready. Rice limited in pan. Can look on over a big day. Make a money now. I have a man. Government and just feel out for mine. Now they said the answer and I want mine. I come on and look him and a lot of paper to mine. Because why? Graduates no. Because why? Politicians in the other because why? Says can I feel the phone and never look at the most many propaganda. You see them behind something. Then I see now they get an accident because on you to me lose up for good at the button. This you did that would check a button. Look at Arab cannot a bomb and I know it. Down on my knees and my shorts. And then the comment will see how I say by your business and the not lecture at yourself. Schools still lapidated to Mohammed I can't breathe. You got on wine in the bed, it's like on breathe. And I never know the book of the go but the same last time for better English.
Never see a fuck you like me.
Guys, let me plug this thing so it doesn't die on us, okay? Give me 1 second. Good. Now we're good. Sorry.
Bad man, see, I love this country, I swear no be like plenty in my mind. For this series, no be fight. Them just want make us divide, oh yeah. Them they play this game since 1901. I got my money, go, do it, go. They run the use of me, do it, go. I don't buy money. This country is our money, yeah. So the days of me, I got to bring them from sunny. I don't buy money. This country is our money, yeah. So the days of me, I got to bring them from sunny, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, like the nurses say, you know them.
Guys, just share this video. Today is dedicated to all the young Nigerians out there who are not just lazing about and just wasting their time on social media, but they are in the studio. They are creating jams that are highlighting the situation in Nigeria. And shout out to every one of you out there using your money to pay for studio time, and you're coming out with all these covers highlighting on what is going on in Nigeria. Big ups to all of you. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna take a couple more of them. I'll get into the show for today. And I really wanted to respect these young people.
Many things I go like to do, but I don't know since it's too hard, and if you go complain. Even when I no day, I'm petrol no day for jet. School for 4 years, so I see the shower deep. All I pray for the better tomorrow. Take money, game, make we no go borrow. If you do bad, you go jam and go. Now the good ones, blessings go follow. Chevy na light, when no day, now in the cause yawa. Chevy na road, when no good, now in the cause yawa.
So everybody, they used to say that the young people, you see how young this one is? Official Dixie. This is Official Dixie. Shout out to you, Official Dixie. Thank you for representing.
Person when what you are supposed to. But now the first class, you know the guarantee now. But I do your make you lead the rest. Cause then you go on now. I'm not going to tell you, get back there. Don't tell no divide. See, as people they die for the roadside because of bad. But no contact. Cause now you put away they fly there. But I know say, one day you go back down. For everybody, even the people who sleep on the road and they come down. Nobody go forget. You should be a fine clothes, another man dead. They put shots in the head. Cause you can't just no.
Thank you, Joseph Emmanuel. You see, these are the young ones who are thinking well. They're not just thinking about a woman bottom and woman breast. They are thinking about issues that are going on in Nigeria. That's what young people should be doing right now. These are the ones that have been awakened. Listen.
We were the talk, so we don't do, we were the talk. So we don't see government in the war. Private jet can be packed for church. Pastor, they spend money for a crowd. Wait till you can't get picture, they want out. You step where they speak for change you. If they open that door, you go and down. For God is the 1 million, Baba. The people need 1 million. Nowadays, the budget point to police will make 1 million. If you like up till tomorrow, government never walk up. They don't tell you to talk up. If you get sense, my brother walk up. If you like up till tomorrow, they don't do anything, no system. You know, government never walk up.
Smoke it down, MKD.
Smoke it down. Spirituality. Naija much better. Nigerians, we need to change the way we live. Nigerians, we can learn again to make our country become better. If democracy, no, they want people try to change our government system. Nigeria, not great country, you will Nigeria, take redemption. We don't tire for the suffer, we don't tire for all the chaos. The truth is, say nobody want die, but then they expect better government. We need to strive for a better government. We need to strive for a better Nigeria. We can use for tires, Nora. To be honest, we get very upset. Naija government is treat your shit up.
All right, guys, that was just a medley of, Nigerian youths who are now, rising up to the occasion. In the past, we will be like telling them, hey guys, you need to start focusing on what's going on in the country, and they will tell us, hey, go and sit down. We don't blah 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 blah. But I realized that we should cut them a slack. Okay, we should also talk about the good thing that they're doing. So all those guys that you saw there, they're just doing a cover of this person's song, Techno's song, Better. And the bunch of them, go online and you see lots and lots of them. I couldn't even play all of them. I'm going to come back and play some more. But for now, let me just go ahead and appreciate, last time we were in New York, when we are protesting in front of the Nigeria House, the Nigerian consulate at New York. We protested and a lot of people came out. So I really want to appreciate a lot of people who came out that day. And not just that, a lot of people out there have devoted their channels to keep talking about what is happening, especially our fight against the government to release Omoyele Sowore and to allow for peaceful demonstration and to allow people to demonstrate their fundamental human rights of freedom of speech and association. We have been fighting against that, and there's a lot of bloggers out there who have devoted their channels to make sure that you get to hear about this. You see, to blog, no be my, it takes a lot to blog, and these guys have to sit on the computer and then edit these videos and then upload them. First of all, they have to work on them, they have to render it will take time to render, and then they have to stay awake. After rendering it, they have to upload it, and a lot of them are in places where the network is a sham, especially those in Nigeria. I really, really doff my heart for you. So I'm going to take a little time to appreciate everybody who came out that day. All of you, I can't call you by your names, but you know who you are. I'd like to appreciate Dimeji for all the good work that he did there. I'd like to appreciate Kola for coming out, and everybody that traveled from all over the place. You know yourself, I can't mention all of you. I saw a lot of new faces. It was an opportunity to meet a lot of people who are fans, who are members of TIB, fellow members of Take It Back, fellow members of the African Action Congress, fellow members of other pressure groups and other activists. It was a good opportunity to see them face to face. I want to encourage, I want to thank, I want to appreciate all of you. Now, for the bloggers out there who do everything, I want to also thank Ndibe, Ndibe, the prolific writer and activist for coming there to support Omoyele Sowore. I want to thank Omoyele Sowore's wife for being there, and all her friends and all of Omoyele Sowore's colleagues. I want to thank everybody. I also want to thank this couple of people. I want to thank Erica. You guys know Erica is the powerhouse behind Worship Media and all the work that she's been doing. She's had to sacrifice a lot, and she stays awake very late. You'll be surprised. You're in another part of the world and you see a news item pop up, and you look at your watch, you Google time in Canada, and you see that it's 2 a.m., 4 a.m., 3 a.m. Every time the news breaks, she's on it and she does the video, she uploads it. I want to say big ups to Erica. Thank you for the job you're doing. Nigeria and everybody appreciates you. We also want to, guys, you should go ahead and type something good about Erica now. Erica is my wife. Come on. If you guys don't want me to have dinner this night, better type something. Say all the nice things to her. Don't sit down there and be listening. When I say Erica Worship Media, and I just hear and I say, I know, I beg, do that love, heart something. Clap, type something. Say sweet things. I beg, let me be that. Okay. Thank you so much, Erica, for what you do. Thank you, Sahara Reporters, all of you guys in Sahara Reporters. You guys are doing a great job. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for all the news you push to us. Thank you for everything that you do, guys in Sahara Reporters. Thank you for keeping the faith. We saw you guys were arrested in Nigeria, everywhere around the world that you're standing behind Omoyele Sowore. Keep doing all the good job that you're doing. Thank you so much, Sahara Reporters. Thank you, Object Media. Oga Segun in Nigeria. I don't know how you do it, guys. You have to keep praying for Segun. People like him, they come under, they live under a very dangerous environment to do what they do. For speaking up in Nigeria, they could kill you anytime. They can arrest you. They can do anything. But Segun has been consistent. Segun is not afraid. Segun has been reporting objective. That's why his outfit is called Object Media. He has been objective in his analysis. He has stood for the truth. He follows the news, and he is very, very on point. Thank you so much, Object Media, Segun. And guys, please support Segun. We all need support. I need support. You can always send us your support. If you need to support us, let us know. But please, people like Segun and all those people in Nigeria, they need all our support. It is difficult for you to operate in Nigeria. It is difficult for you to do blogging and do anything on the internet in Nigeria. First, you have to deal with the light. You have to deal with the network. You have to deal with the data. You have to deal with everything. So Segun, big ups to you. Guys, send some money to Segun. Send him $100, $10, $20, any amount of money. Go and search out his page on YouTube, on everywhere, and support Object Media, Segun. Another person I want to appreciate is Somako. Somako, I like what you do. You're a big sister. I like you for representing, for speaking very, very solidly against injustice. I want to thank you so much, Somako. Guys, please support Somako and share her videos. Share, and all these people that I called, anybody that has a platform, make sure that you patronize them. Make sure that you share their videos. All right, that's the only way you can support them. My main man, this is somebody that I respect. This is somebody I met him finally face to face. We didn't even know. We've been doing all the Agbo Road something, back and forth, shaming all these people, but running up and down, carrying placard, and towards the end, he was talking about this guy was telling me about my platform, and I was telling him about his platform, and he goes, "Your Worship Media." I say, "Oh, you are." I say, "You're We for We TV." So I'm talking about We for We TV. Val Franks, big ups to you, my brother. Go and search out We for We TV and support him. Support him, Val Fracas, We for We TV. Big ups to you. And then another big fan of mine, and somebody who stays very active, very faithful, and always relevant, is our dear sister, our auntie, our mommy, whatever you feel comfortable, Auntie Angela Oriaki. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Angela Oriaki. She is always broadcasting on Facebook, very busy, big time, highly placed medical in America, and she's been promoted even recently, but she still finds out time to keep on talking about what is happening in Nigeria. Fearlessly she speaks. When she saw Obaseki that day, she walked up to him and he told him, Oga, please make sure that you deal with the flood way back in my state, in those states. You see, so big ups to you, Auntie Angela. That's what I like to call her. She's my big sister. I will love what she does. Thank you so much, Angela, and we'll continue to support. If you go to her page, you see some of the things that she's doing. She's supporting people everywhere. Donate something to her cause. That's somebody who does a good job. Another person I want to appreciate is Dr. Damages. Dr. Damages with his stethoscope, his hammer scope. He has hammer on one side. A very funny guy. But Dr. Damages was live at the protest, and I want to appreciate you, Dr. Damages. He has his new show, brand new show right now. He used to be under Sahara Reporters, but he is doing his own independent show right now. Please continue to support Dr. Damages. Remember to also support Tomato Jaws. And last but not the least is my own brother, Tunde Olatunji. Tunde Olatunji. Tunde was the one, because when I got there, my camera was misbehaving, but Tunde Olatunji held it live for us on Tuesday. He was broadcasting live. I don't know how much of his data that he burnt. He wasn't even from New York. He had to travel he had to travel 3 hours to New York to come and participate. Hey, thank you, Oshoks. Thank you, Oshoks. He had to travel all the way to New York. So he is in a different network, and yet he kept his data on throughout the protest. It was through him that we are reporting what was happening. I want to thank you so much. And let me tell you one thing again that he did. This brother sent me 2 cabs. He sent me 2 cabs all the way from US. He paid for 2 cabs to be delivered to me here in Toronto, Canada. And I have a video. Of that cab that he delivered. This is the package. I received it just a few minutes before this show, and here I have my own Revolution Now cap, official Revolution Now cap. Okay, so you know, say my beret don't tear finish. That beret don't see something. You don't get hair. You don't get something. I'm hiding something so you guys don't see. But now I have a brand new cap delivered by USC. Let me say, it comes from US. For some of you who talk, say they lie. I'll show you a video of the guy who delivered it so that you know that it's for real. Don't go and be saying that Chidi no be true way they talk. Wait, before you start playing. Wait. I need just wait small now. You go see the video go play. And guys, you see, the first cab has just arrived. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. I've been waiting for this. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna open this. Open by USB. Oh, I would like to do this right now. Okay, I need you guys to see me opening it. Woo! Revolution Now. We just delivered this all the way from US. Thank you so much, my brother. All right, you see that? That's just to show you that I got the thing live from America. This one is American cap. Don't be saying anyhow. This is America. This is overseas abroad cap. This one is abroad though. This is not abroad though. This is abroad cap. Abroad cap. Smell it. This smell America. Guy, chai. Abroad is good. Please don't mind me. I'm just joking. All right. So big ups to you, my brother Tunde. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Dr. Awe. I appreciate you, Kola, Dimeji, all the New York crew, all the guys that came from all over the place. Thank you so much for the job you do. All the Nigerian crew, big ups to you. Coalition for Revolution, all of you guys, we love you. We love you. It's not easy to be in Nigeria. Even the people that DSS said that they were looking for, because DSS, they made room. They say Omoyele Sowore and those at large. Nobody's at large. They know all the people that show themselves that they were part of it. These guys still came to court, knowing that DSS was saying that they were looking for them to harass them. Even with all that intimidation, they came to court. You guys, our generation will never forget you. Look at somebody like Oshoks Phillips. Oshoks is right there sending message from inside DSS, knowing that they are reading it, knowing that they know that he is there. What kind of risk is that? Even when I told him, oh boy, stop, he was still vibrating, broadcasting from inside DSS detention facility. These are the guys that we should all be grateful to. These are the real freedom fighters. What you guys are doing, very, very good. God will reserve a place for you guys in heaven. My house go day here. My own go day here. All of us will come. In the morning, we use chewing stick. They brush our teeth. And Gabriel go say, how far? I say, I was shocked. I don't know. What did happen? For heaven, as all of us go day there, they enjoy. Every other person, Deji, Andrew, yeah, so much. There are so many people I can't even. I'll do another big up. Today was actually supposed to be for people who are in the media industry and people who came out for the protest. So I'm going to do another video where I will thank all the people that are doing great things. Now, there's also another breaking news from detention facility. Let me read it quickly. Guys, let's read this. It says, Sowore wants us all to be not too committed and not to be discouraged by the delayed detention. He's in good spirit and wants us all to stay strong. That's Sowore for you. Oshoks is right now in the detention facility, and news from Sowore. Sowore is very funny. That guy is very funny. When you're worried about him, if you be with Sowore, when you're busy worrying about Sowore, Sowore say, Chidi, forget about this thing. Forget about this thing. Sowore goes about with it. I'm not joking. Inside his bag, if you're close to him, let me give you a secret. Something that's always bulging out. He has his wallet, but it's not just his wallet. There's another small thing. It is a tiny pack. It contains toothbrush and toothpaste and small soap. You know why? Because it says, Chidi, I know that any moment I could be in jail. So he goes about with a pack ready for wherever they lock him up. So he's not worried about himself. He's more worried about you. And he's always telling us to be more worried about himself. Before he went in, if you want to do something with Sowore and say, you know what, bros, night don't reach you. Let's do it tomorrow. He say, oh boy, you better do what you have to do now. You don't know, by the next time you may be wanting to call me and my phone is with DSS. I'm not lying to you. Ask anybody who deals with Sowore. He's always saying it. Say, I'm a regular customer to them. I know they can pick me up. I know they're looking for me. So he was ready. He was ready for what he is doing. The problem is you and me. It's not about him. It's about you and me and the situation in the country. He expects us to go about and talk about the situation in the country, not about him. So thank you, Oshoks. I'm not surprised to hear that that's what he's saying. Let us quickly go to, DSS has continuously refused to obey the order that has been issued to them by the court. But let us listen to the interview between the Minister for Justice and the BBC. What has happened is They have opened Sowore up to everybody. When we were there doing our protest in the United Nations, let me tell you how it works. Big organizations, they were now asking their regional organizations, this thing is making international news. People in Nigeria are talking about something that is happening within your environment. What are you people doing about it now? So they quickly asked BBC, this breaking news is happening in Nigeria. What's BBC Nigeria doing now? So BBC Nigeria now rush and they are doing programs now about Sowore. CNN, the same thing. Because they saw us at the international level. And they said, oh boy, this is not big news. Oh, you people that are on the ground, what are you saying about it? So everybody has woken up. You, that is Nigeria main news. Waiting the colonel. Make una know the report about Sowore. Make una dey there under your nose. Something they happen. Big news. People outside gonna report this something. You that is Nigerian newspaper, Nigerian TV. Una dey fear. Una no one reporter. Don't worry. These people will be making more waves more than you. Let's listen to this interview with our Minister of Justice. Make you see the crop of people that we have as leaders.
Now, in Nigeria, controversy continues to mount over the charges filed against Omoyele Sowore, the former presidential candidate and publisher of the online newspaper Sahara Reporters. Mr. Sowore is accused of 7 counts of treasonable felony and money laundering, as well as insulting President Muhammadu Buhari. Yesterday, a court ordered Mr. Sowore's release, but as at the time we were coming on air, he's still in prison. Well, earlier today, I spoke to Nigeria's Minister for Justice and Attorney General Abubakar Malami. I began by asking him why the government was singling out Mr. Sowore.
So we have at hand a situation whereby someone that contested election and lost, and is eventually calling on change of government, revolution and change of government through means other than the constitutionally recognized means. And to our mind, that constitutes a treasonable felony.
Well, isn't that a bit hypocritical? Because the man who you're serving under, President Muhammadu Buhari, he carried out an actual coup in 1983. In 2011, while he was the opposition leader, he called for protests akin to those that were taking...
I want you to observe something. This our minister, see as the man is shaking leg. I don't know if any of you has seen it. The man is shaking his leg. He's twitching. His eyes are rolling. The man is not comfortable. If he had his way, he would not have done this interview. But I think they cornered him. The guy is so afraid of what he will say. He's so afraid of how he's answering the question. Just watch his body language, watch his body movements, and listen to how he answers the question that they ask him. Very interesting. Because they just asked him that the same man that you're defending actually did a coup. He said Sowore wants to remove the government through unconstitutional means. I beg somebody help me grab Nigeria Constitution and check. Is there anywhere that coup is listed as one of the constitutional means of changing a government? But Buhari actually, not that he thought, they're treasonable felon. I beg lawyers help me. Is when they are saying that you have intent to commit a crime like treason. Buhari did not intend to. He actually did a coup. Somebody that is locking somebody up that be like say the person dream about. So now when they ask him watch his leg as the leg they shake, the guy like person way one piece. Make no talk say I may talk. These days I'll be telling you people some secret something. When I talk that kind of one, make not only you they hear, every other person when they watch this video, they will hear that between me and you. Be like say the man. The man they do like say person with one piece for in trouser. Just watch as the man they shaking leg. So like I was saying, let me continue playing the video.
In place in Egypt.
Well, the Attorney General of the Federation, the issue before me is that of Sowore. So those issues that are not before me.
The guy don't dodge the question. Hey, ask that. Let me rewind. It's good. You see as the man dodge the question. Okay. Is it the question when they ask, and the man just dodged the question?
For a violent overthrow of government. He just turned his protest for
that of Sowore. So
to those that were taking place in Egypt. Protest 11 who in 1980 because the man
a treasonable felony.
Well, isn't that a bit hypocritical? Because the man who you're serving under President Muhammadu Buhari, he carried out an actual coup in 1983. In 2011, while he was the opposition leader, he called for protests akin to those that were taking place in Egypt.
Well, the Attorney General of the Federation, the issue before me is that of Sowore. So those issues that are not.
But Sowore never called for a violent overthrow of government. He just termed his protest revolution now.
A change of government by revolution, through revolution, what does it entail?
He did not call for a revolution, Mr. Attorney General. The title, the hashtag for his protest
revolution
was
now.
Revolution now. He was not calling for a revolution.
And then you now call on change of government through means other than democratic process.
One of the charges against him is also for insulting the president. Come on, Mr. Attorney General.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, treason is treason, and then if there is a case for treason, you are entitled. I mean, you are, as we have as a matter of obligation and right to present a case before the court. And for your information, we operate a kind of a system of government that recognizes the independence of the judiciary through three arms of government. So what we have done is to present our case before the judiciary, which enjoys independence and freedom to determine one way or the other. Not that we have taken the law, in our hands by way of adjudging him guilty, but presenting him before judicial process so that he could be accorded an opportunity to present a counter case for the consideration and determination of the court.
Well, but do you agree that cases like this mean that the government's human rights record is coming increasingly under scrutiny and being criticized? I mean,
do you see as this man they shake his leg? BBC. You're joking with somebody's work, oh. I mean, I don't like this. I don't like what I don't hate, oh. I don't like what I hate, Abby. And I don't hate what I like. Why are you doing this to this man? The man is shaking his leg. He's giving you sign. And you want him to lose his work. Be careful. No, they will not go put the man for trouble. Ask the man something else. Don't ask him case that... When this Sowore case, I told you, it's like fly that is perched in blockhouse. You want to hit the fly, palava. You leave the fly, palava. Okay, continue until the man loses work. Answer one kind, put up for trouble.
And Sowore is not the only one. The treatment of the Shia population in the country, for instance, Dadiata Abubakar Idris, who is a well-known government critic who is in detention, and then there's also the case of another journalist, Abba Jalingo, who has also been in detention for over 30 days. Well, what is the government scared of? I mean, what are you afraid of?
Well, when we talk of rule of law, it's rooted in constitutionality. So, provided you are called or you are making an attempt to call for the change of government through means other than means that are constitutionally recognized, you are entitled to be arraigned, and then in arraignment, you are equally entitled to put in your defense. If indeed the court finds otherwise, the government naturally recognizes it.
I need you guys to listen to what he said. He said that their duty is to file a suit against Sowore. And if the court finds that what the government is saying is not right, if the court thinks otherwise, the government has no option but to obey the court. Now, the court has found it otherwise that Sowore should be held. How come your government is not doing anything? Oga, please answer. Oga, the man is just looking at me. Oga, answer now. Why is your government not doing anything? Nobody you talking now say if you file a suit, but we filed a suit and we told you, and you heard the thing and you read the why is the government not doing anything? Okay, no problem. We'll see. Guys, that is your leaders. That's the kind of leaders that you have. What we go do now? Finally, I want to show you guys this video. This one broke my heart. It broke my heart because today we are focusing on young people, and I used to bash our young people a lot, but today I'm giving them a break and I'm appreciating them, and I'm focusing on all the ones that are doing something good. But look at what produces the next generation. This video, they claim is from Nigeria. I've not been able to verify it or authenticate it, but if it's happening anywhere in Africa, I am very, very sure this looks like Nigeria, but let us just assume that it's Nigeria until we prove it. But I don't know if you've watched it, but see classroom that our kids, the future tomorrow, the leaders of tomorrow. I must find out where this thing is happening, and I will shame that governor. You see, there's nothing fun to watch about this video. Sorry, someone tell Object TV to not call me. He just caught my broadcast. I'll take his call after. There's nothing. It's so sad to watch that video. You see some of the guys that I showed you a while ago who are doing all these songs. These are hardcore young people in Nigeria. A lot of them. 16 years, 18 years, 20, 23 years, 24 years, graduates. They are rising up to sing about the condition in Nigeria. These are people who are feeling it the most. What the government is doing is not good. Imagine when somebody studies in this kind of environment, and you that is opposing us, you that is saying they should lock all of us up for speaking against you. Show me pictures of where your children are schooling. We see where your children are schooling. I know where my own children are schooling. That is what makes me fight, so that every child will get what they're supposed to get under our government, under a country that is rich in resources, a country where our leaders, our lawmakers are receiving millions, a country where people have billions deposited in foreign accounts, people who are ministers, commissioners of education. Look at our schools. Look at the future generation. God will ask you people questions. I hope you're ready to answer. I'm going to just round up by playing songs by some of those guys that I told you about, so that we can appreciate them. Remember, today is Appreciation Day for our young people, and a lot of them have been doing covers. They've been speaking out through this cover by Techno. Techno's cover. That's how they do it. Where is this thing? This thing flies up so fast. Please bear with me. Where is it now? Let me play a couple of them. I'll play like 4 of them, and we'll be done, okay? And then we'll close the show. All right.
Blind man
when they see bunch of women road, but then they see videos and then they find scapegoats. If I come out and they use ATM because I need to settle every policeman when they stay road. I never drive since I buy Benz, cause road safety that don't me with fake license. Now police on the find person, even senator self don't they slap person. Even stars on the shoot person. If I para, I go face the law, but senator when they pack up government house and they break the law, and they above the law. This is crazy, John. How much the life self? How much the food self? How much the quality healthcare where they don't give self? They don't fit stop over and I'm watching them do self. Now some money that they pack for their duplex. Useless.
All right, guys. That's let's get some of them. Let's get some of them. We need to appreciate them now. You know, if we bash them that they are not doing enough, when they do something nice, then we got to feature them. So that was X-Buster. Check out X-Buster, and then big ups to him. This one is Rock Castle. Let's play his own. Let's see. I'll just.
You don't tell where the thing begin. No change, same face, now in day the film. Bad school, bad tools for my own picking. But their own day jam, first with third degree. I won't change my dream, but then they creep my limbs. Things go hard, just survive, now they wait to think. Join the park, chase power, get your tongue to steal. Pack the money just below ya, they go free your skin. You see, from the flush, you can tell the plot. It's a B say the country no go fit to walk. They came here, joined us, and left us to rot. Still slave, no change, they contain that thought. I provide my own water, I provide my own light. I don't trust the police, so I get my own guard. If you think the old thing, you go want to run mad, cause their pocket don't fat, but I think they pay tax. And they say they drop relief. I know stand who we have. I don't know them. Most doctors for Yankee and Naija them be. Let's talk about Nigerians that are still legit. Cause I think I go to talk and the benefits. They go do like they know see say, would you know they? I want to go find them. They go do like they know see say, would you know good? They go do like they know see say, people they suffer.
All right.
You don't stay with.
All right, that Rock Castle. Two more guys. Rock Castle. Big ups to you. Thank you so much. And we got another person. This one is Hope for Africa. Hope for Africa. Okay, let's see what he's got for us. Oh, it said the video is not available. Okay. Who's this guy? Tim Smith. This guy is an Igbo rapper. Some of you might not understand what he's saying, but let's still play it, okay?
Yeah, shit. I found with this Smith. See, I could go doctor, but Omoyele Mudiani, he can't heal the pain. Oh, I gotta keep it on the low because I'm not in a KKA Maka, Resi Mafia, Adikenka, or Sofia. If you will one and it is Sinofia, don't joke with my talent because in a quack, this boy, the mother, one big one, a quack. If I ain't all one them up our good politics, without the ball all the days for the reminisce. Now keep it low all the days for reminisce. This we keep up one big on the reminisce. This boy the bad one and the good nature. And I see this boy in the trouble, but I don't believe the royal rumble. They go do like they know see say, they go do like they know see say,
Yo, T. Smith, very young boy, talented. Thank you so much. These are the things they should be doing. Maybe all those ones where they just go do Big Brother Nigeria. We don't like you. But people like this who are focusing on the issues, and trying to point to what is not right to their mates. These are the kind of people that we want to feature. I just want to say the video is not available again. All right. A couple more. Which one is this? All right. This one too. Video not available. Oh, he wants us to go play it on YouTube. No. This one's not available. All right. I think. What about this one? Are you available? Okay.
Sing all the when you talk, when it's food, you shout hallelujah for Naija. I rise up, compatriots, you know they demand joy again. No money for school fees, no work and enough food. No fighting but no peace, no joy for street again. Politicians stand muscle, police kiss civilians. Some people commit suicide, no joy for street again. Every day, na the same story. Naija go better, but dem dey use us dey play ball. One day we go blow, you go blow, I go blow, you go blow, free man dey blow. They go do like they no see say food no dey, food no dey. They go do like they no see say road no good. They go do like they no see say people dey suffer. Yeah, this na and I pray one day. Make it better pass like this, so make it better pass like this, so make it better pass like this, and I pray one day, make it better pass like this, so make it better pass like this, so make it better pass like this, that's all.
All right, guys, this is where I'm going to wrap it up today. We'll continue to agitate. We'll continue to push for them to free Sowore. They've been ordered. We've met all their requirements. We've done everything within the law. We are operating in a democratic society. We operate democratic system of government. If we were not in a democracy, we will not be demanding all of these things. Then they will tell us that, okay, that's not what we're doing. But as long as we practice democracy, they got to release Sowore. Thank you so much for sticking to us, all those of you who stuck to the end, and then for all your support and everything. Remember, go and support all these people that we told you to support. If you want to support us for what we do, we have a Patreon page, but it's complicated for some people. You can reach out directly to us if you want to do that. Thank you so much from Worship Media. This is Chidi signing out. Love you.